Alright, we're back with Mario Odyssey, and I meant to leave this place as soon as I would start, but I figured I'd take a quick look around this place, and lo and behold, I have found the remaining few purples, and how the hell have I not noticed these? These are not even hidden. There's also a door down there, and I'm not sure if I ever went here, so I feel obligated to check that before we leave. Well, that was not much. And I assume there's nothing else here. Okay. Well, since I now have all the purplies, I might as well go ahead and jump to the shop. Or as close to it as I can at least. And go and buy the final item from there. And then we'll head off into the distance of whatever the game wants to throw at us next. So I didn't actually look for the purplies for that long either. They just kinda happened to be there. Can I teleport out of here? Yes, I can. So, yeah. I really did not look for them for very long. I was thinking of going through all the sub-areas. Especially the ones that are hidden by cheese, and then I just kinda spotted those and stopped caring. So that is a total of 293. This is the 17th video, I want to say, and if I understand correctly, there's 900 of them, so I'm actually not even close. Oh, Bowser's Kingdom. Well, I guess that's in regards to the main story, at least, we might be getting kinda close to the end, but I am still probably planning on making this into a 100% playthrough, so yeah, I don't care about your bad instructions. So next up we have yes. Okay, then wait. Oh, I guess we're fighting. Oh, what? Okay, I don't know what this is, but this does not look like anything from any Mario game ever. Actually, I would very much agree that that absolutely has never looked like Mario in any form. And apparently we're going to be stranded again. What do you need a ship for anymore? You just have a huge dragon now, apparently. So are we back to the Lost Kingdom? I'm pretty close. Interesting that they decided to do this a second time. Okay, immediately obvious thing, that's only one coin. Okay, what are these? They are swords. It seems to do nothing. Alright. Now don't you think I'm not seeing you there? Though that doesn't seem to lead to anywhere, so let's go this way instead. Already promising. The pile of coins is less promising, since that might indicate that that was supposed to be a very hidden place, so there might not have been a moon in there. Apparently I only need 3 moons to do this place. So this might be a fairly quick visit. Yeah. Probably should have checked if there was something I could have done in that area more, but I think not. Yes. Okay, random giant dragon boss fight then. Gotcha. And I assume this is going to give me a multi-moon, so this is all I'm going to be doing in here. Okay. Wow. Oh, it makes shockwaves. Can I hit you? You seem to have a sword stuck on you. Or several swords. So... Ah! I barely made it before that. Got out of hand. But I assume since this is a Mario game, I'm just going to be doing that several more times and then I'll be done. So you're gonna slam your head here. Okay, that's a lot of electricity that I was not expecting. Oh, there's more of them now. Or maybe there wasn't, they might have just been in a different position. Okay, changing it up a bit. Not really in a way that makes it harder, but... Ah. Okay, now there's a bit of a too much of shock value to this. And is there any way I'm going to be able to get all these off of this thing before it goes shocky? Yeah, pretty easily actually. I did not do well in that boss fight at all actually. Is it dead already though? Like dead? Because if that's the case, it's kind of just a huge dragon that came out of nowhere and disappeared just about as quickly. Also, I feel obligated to find out if there's like stars somewhere on his body. Okay, that part is just slippery. Okay, never mind, I guess. So yeah, I did not do well in that fight at all. The only reason I survived, like at all, was because... Wait, do I have to redo the boss fight because I'm an idiot? Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I did not do well at all in that boss fight since I had the 6 heart mushroom and I took like 4 hits in the fight. So let's do better this time. I mean, I honestly feel like I should probably cut this because you already saw me beating this flawlessly, but maybe if I kinda don't get overly close to the dragon until it's done. Not like there's that many of these things. Yeah. Just do it as quickly as you can and it'll be fine. Alright, now we're starting with this. This isn't luckily that long of a fight though. Okay, I'm being dumb again. I'm also being very slow. And there we go. It's dead again. And I can skip this part. So good job me. Wasted like extra 3 minutes or something. A boss I shouldn't have had to redo. It's not particularly hard. So with random giant dragon from, I know, Dark Souls dead, we can go back to playing Mario now. Okay, let's see. I assume there's nothing more for me to do in this place for now. According to the list, there is 3 more. One I can't get because it's in a box. And the other 2 I don't know. But I assume since you're going to come back to all of these things later on anyways, that it's not really in my best interests to go back and get like 1 or 2 stars right now. So instead let's just head into Bowser's Kingdom, the actual main event of this video and all. But yeah, that was the thing. You could be skipping all the useless stuff. Yeah, it kind of was a interruption at its finest. Mostly because it had nothing to do with anything. So, anyways, we're in Bowser's Kingdom, which is known by its other name, Bowser's Castle, which is known by its other name, Suddenly Japan. Okay, it looks like a cheap, like a cheap Twomp knockoff. So is there? There are purplies. There's no doubt about that. Not sure if the Ruined Kingdom had any. I guess not. At least I didn't have to use magnesis to open the door. And you are just Goombas with hats, as usual. Then. Presume there's a reason why I would want to pile on a pile of Goombas again. No? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a yes. I guess Goombaland just doesn't, I mean Bowserland just doesn't kinda have love prepared for Goombas. There's only pain and misery. Alright, there's the first purplies. Let's see if we're dealing with the minimal 50 or the advanced 100. Advanced 100 it is, and what are these? Birds? Why the hell are there birds in this place? It's supposed to be depressing and dreadful and awful. Okay, so I guess the main meat of the place is up here. And I saw purplies up there. And you look like you're bird people. Okay. Apparently I can... Oh. Okay, so these are kind of like the forks and other flingy things we've had before, but now with added movement-based action on them. I guess that's fine. Down there is something, I would assume. Yeah, that sure is something. So, do we have any limitations on these? Other than me being bad, of course. Oh, wait, what is? If you could kindly leave. Okay, I guess that's nothing then. Oh. But I was supposed to climb that, and not all the other stuff. I mean, I guess I misunderstood the clear instructions then. Are there any more clear instructions for me to care about? So apparently I didn't even have to touch that. So was there an area there that I should have cared about? No, that's the beginning area, okay. So far this has been really linear. Apparently there's no amount of stars I need to collect, so that's at least somewhat good. I chose poorly, but it worked, so whatever. That reminds me, I guess I never took a look at what kind of star counts are we talking about in this kingdom. 45. That is considerably less than some other ones that were considerably higher. Okay, that's fair. If it's going to keep on being as linear as this, though, I guess there's no problem. And you just kind of decided on being slow then. I was almost expecting to. Oh, yeah, that would be it. So the first goal was in fact to kill just what is probably a normal enemy, honestly. And that'll open me some gates. Infiltrate is not the word I'd use there, Mario. More like breakthrough. But whatever floats your boat, which would be the power moons, I guess. Smart bombing. Well, those are bombs. I'm not sure about how smart they are. I mean, if they hit me, they will probably smart. I never understood why that's a phrase. So I'm breaking boxes in case there's loot in them. That ain't loot. Okay, first of all, always head for every ceiling possible rooftop. You can't really call them ceilings, right? Since they're like the rooftops. Ceiling refers to the underbelly of a roof. Okay, what the hell am I talking? Whatever. Okay, there's another pokey. I don't know what I should be calling these things. So I feel like I will probably call them pokies. Doesn't seem to be anything down there though. I don't see anything I would need a pokey for in this area. Oh. Well, I found my answer. Let's go get a pokey. So, whenever you fling, the nose stays directed to the correct direction I want to be directed at. So, that's a good start, I guess. I'm a bit worried about my abilities to do this, but it seems to work fairly well. I take everything I said back. I still suck horribly at anything. For once I managed to save myself at that though. I'm still keeping with the extreme linearity though. I'm okay with that, honestly. That makes it a lot easier to probably kind of score through it without getting too distracted. Just scour the entire area. Okay, bombs can break these blocks. Birds can't. Can I? Yes, I can. Can I? Okay, that's very suspicious. How did that not hit? Okay, that was nothing then. Need to get that. Okay, time to start bowling then. They go in a very straight line from where you hit them. So, that makes aiming them relatively easy. Let me aim this safely. Wow! Did I say it makes aiming relatively easy? I guess I wasn't supposed to figure that out yet though. If the game isn't giving me prizes for that. Okay, so metal walls I can't poke my nose at. That's fair. Rooftop. Can I just poke my nose at this and get all three? This is not the best control scheme. Okay. I suppose that was what I was supposed to be supposing. They seem to be wanting me to go this way. Hold on. Are those fires on top of things I can break? Also, that rolling speed is pretty high. Okay, no, okay. I'm going to keep that skill in mind and break every block presented to me. And that just looks like an invitation to death. And I can't actually get up from here. That's possibly slightly smart game design. But I assume I can probably get up here and be on the ceiling, so it doesn't actually matter. Is there anything on the rooftop other than those three purples down there that I don't really like the sound of? Because those seem like they'd be a bit risky. They're not actually, because this is... The bouncing is really easy to control. I am taking note that it seems like these purples are in slightly bigger clusters than the normal ones are. If that makes sense. I think I see one of these is shining, so there's probably... Yeah, there's probably a... Oh, it's the last one of these. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not entirely sure why that happened. I assume that's smart bombing. Because it required me to be smart and realize that you can do this, even though it's blatantly obvious that you would. Just gonna break these to be safe. Never know when the game is gonna throw some cool loot at me. Okay. Are we going to stick to being linear? Because this place is gonna be freaking long if we do. There's only been a few stars in each section so far. And yeah, we does seem like we're still carrying on with that. And big brutal battle. Added alliterative appeal, but also that sounds like some kind of a climax to the epic storyline of the Brutals. And don't you think I did not see you there? I mean, I was going to head for the roof anyways, because just seems like a good idea, and I almost totally missed that one though. Don't think I necessarily realized there was a rooftop. But yeah, I'm not even sure if I could have gotten here before, because this I'm not sure if there was any easy way for me to climb up here. Make sure there's nothing down here before I head up. There were purplies up here, but I assume I maybe was supposed to start my climb up here with a bird. Okay, Mario, can you please function like an adult? I don't know what that means, but yeah. Still, most of the purplies seem to be in clusters of 4, which means that this kingdom is definitely shorter, but it still felt the need to announce itself as a 100 star, and I've reached the shop. Nice. But before I go in, let me make sure there's no more purplies in this area. That would be what I assume is a human. Alright, I need to become a samurai now. That is fair enough. What is this, a Korok puzzle? It's not much of a puzzle. Okay, at least you can move fast with this. Okay, you did even have to be the right way around there. That's nice. There's a suspicious hole. Oh, hey, they called it Yizo. I'm pretty sure that's like the actual name. I'm not sure what they would have done with that, but I don't know. I think there would have been a vague possibility that they would have just called them statues. So props to that, I guess. What, this doesn't... Okay. I guess I got kinda lucky in getting it to line up so well the first time. Oh, I actually thought that the pipe was going to lead somewhere. Like, more than that. And there's obviously still... Well, that's not what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be purplies on top. But I wasn't expecting them to be handled like that. Handled! It's like a combination of bundled and huddle. Good. Alright, let's go and see what the shop has for us, as usual. No, actually I don't want that. I actually did not want to decline either. Let me get that. There's no gold costume here, which by the way, I still have entirely too much money. I assume there's going to be like late game stuff. Maybe the amiibo costumes. Okay, there's two sets here. Happy headband and happy outfit. And then the samurai helmet. Let's go with the samurai stuff first, since that's I actually need, and also I can actually afford that. No, I didn't mean to not... I keep doing that. If I could please go and fix this disaster of an outfit. Yeah, maybe the additional amiibo costumes that you don't have, which I only should miss a few of, are something you can buy in the post game, because they did say that everything can be gotten in the game. I think I'm only missing Wario and Waluigi. I might be forgetting something. Okay, 2D battle. Oh, that's neat. It also had nothing to do with battle, but that was just my hopeful hopes, I guess. Ooh, I'm liking the aesthetics on this, and I'm dead because of the aesthetics. No, I'm not much of a person to care about aesthetics in general, but even I can appreciate some things sometimes. Like this. This is I'm going to stop talking about aesthetics now, and I'm going to go back to being a competent person in playing video games. Thank you. I'm not sure. I don't feel like these are like even close to real Mario 1 controls. Like, they just feel really floaty. I assume I have to run over here. So I assume there's 2 moons here as usual. Yeah, there's the second moon. The optional one. I mean, both of them are optional, but you know what I mean. Most sub-areas have 2 moons. One that's like at the end of it, and one that is like a part of somewhere on the way to the main moon. I'm not sure why I feel it's necessary for me to explain this. I mean, this is what, the 17th video? Yeah, I'll probably already know exactly this, because who would watch all like just starting from here if they care or don't care or what? Okay, I feel like I've made very little progress so far in terms of my star count, which is true. I have made very little progress. That's also partially because of the huge dragon, and this looks considerably more open. I'm kind of okay with that, but also I am ever so slightly terrified, and okay, I figured something was gonna happen. Huh, there's only 2 of you left now. But I guess that this means that we're not having a climactic battle. We're just having a fight with Saint Patrick here. It's green hats. What else would I call it? Also, this is oh, I'm supposed to be doing a thing with these hats. But that's ridiculous. There's so many hats. And not a single one of them makes this actually difficult. I do love the fact that there's an absolutely unnecessary amount of hats. And also I'm starting to think... No, never mind. I was starting to think things. I actually meant to dodge that. It came out a bit quicker than I expected. Alright. He was honestly slightly challenging-ish. Okay, random explosive gold statues, I guess. Let's see. Don't really want to Oh, I'm fighting the... Okay. Well, that's it for the brutals then, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're the last surviving member. I'm still not sure why these things exist. It's like they struck a deal with Ubisoft about having a video game that has something or anything to do with rapids and Mario all at once. And what the hell am I supposed to do to you? I guess wait. Oh, probably that. Okay, it's been a while since I fought you. Yeah, it's like they made a deal with Ubisoft about having rabbits in Mario or the other way around, maybe, possibly. And this is the other half of the deal. Like, let's have not really quite rabbits in Odyssey as well. I also feel like I could probably make this a lot faster if I was able to throw one of these bombs at you. And this will work. Unless it won't, because apparently I'm taking really stupid damage here, and if you could stop for a moment. I could use some health. I mean, this part is the least threatening in the game. Now, could you throw me a bomb? I mean a bone. I feel like that should be something I can do. But, okay. We decided to aim very far away from where I was at, so that works. That took entirely too long. But the Brutals are now dead. Oh. Oh. I was gonna say something, but I don't know how to phrase it, so whatever. Well, there's another Power Star Moon. Big Brutal Battle, yeah, they're all dead now, I guess. That was not much of a climax, honestly. I still need to explore this area before I head forward. Showdown at Bowser's Castle. Against who? Bowser? This can't be the end. I know for a fact it's not the end. Okay, let's see. I think I see another Yiso statue. I also see electricity that's leading to a completely different area. This is a problem. Possibly. Okay, and as I said, these swamp knockoffs are becoming regular enemies right now. Really? Now if you could do that, that'd be swell. Do each of these give me a star possibly? Of course they don't. Also, this looks annoying. If I need to manipulate all of these to be broken. Especially if I decided to waste time. None of these seem like they contain anything though. Like none of them is sparkling. That sure went well. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kill you. Okay. Did die. I mean, if I'm going to make them crush me anyways, I might as well make them do that, but... Okay, that was a star. They don't shine, so I don't think there's anything valuable inside them. There might be purplies, I guess. But, I don't know. Oh, they're ogres. Fair enough. Well, let's make the long trip back and... Let's see. Let's head for the... Let's head for the other end here. That is a painting I can't access. Huh, so it does work that way around too. Where you can find a kingdom that you can't reach yet. Huh. Not sure what this is for. I haven't seen anything particular to do with this. I think I see something particular to do with this. That is shining suspiciously. 3 things are shining suspiciously. 4 things. I presume that means there's probably something on the other side that resembles a moon. Okay, that was a trap all along. You are in the middle of something, so you're useless. I mean, I guess. You wish this thing could move a bit faster, though. Huh. Is there really nothing you can do with this thing? I guess not. I need to keep that painting in mind, though. In the main section, maybe? I mean, I feel like this is taking entirely too long. But... eh. There's a box, but I don't think okay. Gonna assume that's just a lengthy way of getting a heart for yourself. Against the bosses if you want. Wait. This is shaking. That's coin. It's also shaking. It is also coin. This time, in fact, it was a coin. And not coins. Alright. First head for the roof. And then think about consequences after that. What the hell is this? I guess that's just spikes. Everyone's favorite pastime. Spikes. There's a whole section there, and I see a few purplies, but for now those are not my #1 priority. How many purplies did I need for the second costume? It was like 20 and 25, which is 45. Just trying to keep that in mind for the future. That is something that's kind of suspect looking. What is this? Oh, that's just electricity. Why? Oh. I see now. Okay, before I head that direction, let me explore this side of the ceiling wall. Okay. I think I've exhausted my possibilities here, so let's see what this is all about. The answer might surprise me. It might in fact be nothing. It was nothing. It was everything. Okay. Okay, and there's no way out of here, so you need to go back the same way you came. I did take note that there's some more bars there, and that worries me. Because I don't see any really easy way to get to those bars, and there might be something behind them. It's also a very real possibility that there's in fact nothing behind him. Oh, here's the mandatory dumb box. Yeah, I don't see myself reaching that. Well, there was a pokey heel. There was a pokey heel all along. Okay, since I'm already here, might as well have a look at it. It doesn't seem like there's anything there. That's good. Let's see. That is an underwater section. Before I head for that, let me investigate this. I suppose that was what I was supposed to do. Potentially for progress even. Some people also may call it progress. But those people may be in the minority. Is there... Guess not. Alright, I wonder how long these poke holes stay here. I do need to do that. Did I? There's no real reason I had to do that, I guess. Okay, there's a bit of an increase in bombage. Okay, that's the next checkpoint. I don't feel like I want to be doing that yet. So let's have a look at the underwater section and then we'll probably be done. I have immediately found goodies. Can I take over the carp? No, I cannot. Okay, well that was pretty short-lived. There is still the other side. I'm not going to just forget that exists. Thank you, if you could please. This might be like a useless area though. Like with the purpose of showing that you want to go to the other Moat. That is what I'm going to go with. So... let me jump to the outer wall. I still have just a few minutes more to play around. I would like to find at least something with this. There's a poke. Here's some very enthusiastic flags. Don't seem to have any purpose right now. But I will keep in mind that they are very enthusiastic. Speaking of enthusiastic, if you could enthusiast yourself over here. So we could get a star out of you. And then immediately murder you for your duties for me. Okay, that is inside a block in a castle. There's been a few of those, I suppose. Let's set this wall. Few collectibles and a toad. Simple, effective. Toad is some of these words. And this doesn't do jack for me. Okay, that looks like a job for poke. That's steel. That's not what I wanted. Honestly, probably should be stopping right about now, but for some reason I thought dying would be a better idea. Yeah, I think we're done here. Next time we'll continue with this area. I don't think this place is going to take terribly long, since it's still fairly linear, so we should probably find the boss next time and all. So, yeah. Bye. Come on and tell about this.